Just when we thought we were out, they keep dragging us back in. That's right, another 7-star raid event has officially been announced for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, this time revolving around a 7-star Blaziken with a Flying Tera type, which is not the first time we've seen a Flying Tera type. We also saw this back with a Lowland Decidueye, like March of last year or something, but this one looks like it could be a little crazier. So let's take a quick minute, take a look at Blaziken and everything that you need to know about this raid before it arrives later this week. Let's get to it. And there he is, Blaziken in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Love the model for this character in this game, and absolutely love Blaziken, one of my favorite starters of all time, especially considering Gen 3 is my favorite starter ever. So, for this raid, Blaziken's going to be Fire and Fighting type with a Flying Tera type, not a Fire Tera type like it is right here, and obviously it's going to be level 100 because it's a 7-star raid. They're all level 100. It will also have the Mightiest mark, just like all of the other 7-star raids have had as well. And with that, let's look at the stats. Now, stats for Blaziken are, man, he's a tough one. This is going to be a pretty formidable 7-star raid, provided that something like Miraidon doesn't one-shot it like it did with the Decidueye. However, HP stat on this one, 281, physical attack of 304. I'm probably going to have an adamant nature on this one as well. Physical defense of 165, special attack of 229, and special defense of 164. So it is pretty much dead even on special and physical defense on this one, meaning that we could really go both ways with whatever we're going for, like, our attackers on this one, okay? Speed stat of 198 mean that, man, it's fast, and its hidden ability is speed boost, which means that its speed stat is boosted every turn. This is going to be one of those that you're going to want to take down as quick as you possibly can, because if you don't, it's going to become so fast that you're never going to be able to outspeed it. So, plan on high physical defense Pokemon with a high either special or physical attack, whichever ends up working best. This one could go both ways. At this point, it's pretty obvious that Blaziken's going to be a physical attacker. So let's talk about some possible moves that Blaziken's going to have and what we can do to counter those. Now, as far as movesets go on Blaziken, there's really only 2 moves that we can basically guarantee Blaziken's going to have. One of those being Brave Bird, because this is a Flying Tera type raid, and the other one being Blaze Kick, just because it's kind of like Blaziken's move. Other moves that you're likely to see with this one, however, I could see them giving it Aerial Ace just because it never misses. It is another strong physical attacking move. Acrobatics would be a very, very devastating move for them to give Blaziken, but it would not be unlikely to see some moves in there like Fire Punch or Flare Blitz, just because those are strong fire type attacking moves. Now, as far as status changing moves, there are quite a few options here that are honestly kind of scary. Feather Dance is very scary. Harshly lowering your attack is never a good thing, especially in a raid. Bulk Up for that like attack and defense boost, that physical attack and physical defense boost on it would be a great like status move on itself. Focus Energy would be terrifying for them to give Blaziken. The increased crit chance would basically make this one of the hardest raids that we've ever done. However, I would also not put it past them to give Blaziken a move like Sword Stance as well, or maybe even something crazy off the wall like Earthquake in there to throw just a wrench in anybody's plan that is planning on going into this one. Flying Tera type for this one is honestly kind of an interesting choice. You know, I would have picked something completely different, but the thing is yeah, we won't be able to use ice type moves on this one because all it's going to take is one Blaze Kick and we are completely locked out of this one. But that's it. That's basically everything you need to know about Blaziken before this raid starts next week as kind of your overview. It's level 100. It's going to be Fire, Fighting, and Flying Tera on this one. Probably no held item because we haven't really had many raids with held items before. Stats, definitely a physical attacker, solid special defense and physical defense, so could kind of go either way for our attackers on this one. Speed is very high, along with The speed boost ability, making it even faster every turn, means that we're gonna have to take care of this one quick. Movesets you're likely to see on this one: Brave Bird for sure, Blaze Kick for sure. Expect something like Sword Stance or Bulk Up. Possible Focus Energy on this one would make this absolutely terrifying. Possibly moves like Acrobatics or Earthquake on this one, and definitely gonna have Feather Dance to drop our attack as well. But that's it. I want you guys to let me know down in the comments, what builds are you planning to take in against Blaziken when he arrives later this week? Because this one's honestly gonna be, it could either be really easy or it could be kinda crazy. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And as always, if you like this, make sure you hit the like button. Consider subscribing because you don't want to miss out on more stuff like this. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.